This is Darren from Danger by Degrees. This is an episode that I can only say is a classic repeat. A repeat in that we have already done the super spreader video, and here's the perfect grounds for another. This time to celebrate the appointment, pending the U.S. Senate, of course, confirming, of the next Supreme Court Justice of the U.S., a large gathering of people were held in close quarters event. No one or almost no one was wearing masks, breathing each other's air for a prolonged period of time that led to the worst crisis to face the senior levels of the U.S. government yet. The president, his wife, and other immediate family members, all infected, as well as numerous other cabinet members, as well as potentially their families. Further, members of other branches of the government were also exposed. The Joint Chiefs of Staff being a good example, because many of them are currently in a state of self-imposed 14-day quarantine. Issues that come up from this: first, this is just another example of an administration that is hell-bent on denying that COVID is an issue. Failure to use preventative measures to limit exposures is another issue. Modeling bad behavior that is only leading to further exposure, i.e. this super spreader event and the president's infection. Serious questions about the security and concern of the senior levels of government towards a major public health issue are evident and exposed. Even more ridiculous, the same president, after being hospitalized, entered the White House, again refusing to wear a face mask, further exposing staff at the residence to further potential infection. Reports, whether valid or not, state that the staff were told they were not allowed to wear masks for their own protection. Consider this. There is a virus causing untold damage to the economy, to the country, happening during an election. And, well, on and on and on. The scenario repeats itself. This virus is known to have already killed, as of this time, over 220,000 Americans. Now, this president, depending on who is asked, was needing emergency oxygen to help him breathe when he was in the hospital. Understand that this is a critical intervention meant to sustain life and function of the body. The body needs oxygen to survive, and when a person needs supplemental oxygen, it means that the system is not working right. This could have been fatal for the most important position of the government in the U.S., yet this man again blows it all off as if nothing is happening and he is perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. The virus is not that big of a threat, is what he's been quoted as saying. The notion is then that if you worked in this building, the White House, with a boss who could potentially be infectious, is effectively carrying out behavior that is a potential threat to both life and health. This man thinks it's so easy to just get over a deadly infection and everyone else's health means nothing. The people working at this business are now faced with the threat of being infected themselves. If this was any other business or place of work where this kind of behavior from a supervisor was documented, the law would be coming down so hard on them that the company or place would probably be shut down. Yet, this is the president of the U.S. It fits into a story of repeated denial that he is himself and his administration have put forward. There's no problem at all. This mirrors almost the whole way the U.S. has so far dealt with the COVID issue, its reaction after the fact, or just to ignore the issue altogether. This is Darren, and this is Danger by Degrees. This has been another video in the COVID series, and this time we're focusing on the recent exposure and hypocrisy in the White House. This time, again, relating to the big gathering of people at the Rose Garden and all of the issues that come from this. Negligence, corruption of power, abuse of power, and a man who just doesn't seem to think that COVID is at all an issue. Or does he care? I don't know. If you watch this video, share the video, comment on the story, and help us grow this channel by subscribing. Not every leader in the world is acting like this president. Know that not every government is ignoring this issue. Know that this time we are going through will pass and things will be better again. Till then, be well, stay safe, and socially distance, wash your hands, and wear your face mask if you need to. Till next time.